Hello and welcome to Morning Coffee with Maddog Merv. As you can see, it's chilly out here. Let's see what we got going on the channel, shall we? That's hot though.
Welcome to Morning Coffee.
Maddog Merv
Today,
got our French roast this morning
Bagel.
again. No wonder I'm a big fat guy. I mean, holy cow. I always had a schmear. A schmear.
he's probably going for bagels. He's trying to steal
Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it.
I have no clue.
And I got a bunch of chores to do. Oh, who wants to do that?
For today's shout out, Skynea History, and I've talked about that channel before. Recently they did a piece on the USS Utah, and they did some other Pearl Harbor stuff as well. Watching it, they did a pretty good job this time. Every once in a while they don't get everything 100% right, but they do a really good job. Other than that, this time for sure, yeah, everything was good. But check out the channel. I'm sure you'll find it intriguing and interesting. Skynea History. So this last week, it was all about the base. And I got to apologize on those lava bases. So that was kind of a basic, doing kind of a lava thing with a crust over the top. I mean, you could use that for a bunch of different things, particularly smaller scale stuff, but it's not as dramatic as I would like. I have another way to do those kind of bases that is very dramatic and really cool, and we'll look at that in a future show. There's been a lot of different bases that I've been trying, as you can see, and I'm trying to pass along some of that to you guys, whether you use it for like, military figures, whether you use it for wargaming figures, whatever you use it for. I mean, even cows and cats and dogs in a miniature scale, whatever. There's all sorts of fun ideas, and there'll be some more coming up. I don't know, in a few weeks probably. So hopefully you guys got something out of this last show. I guarantee you'll like the next one we do on the part 2 of lava bases, because the results are pretty stunning. So we had talked about doing the kit hoarder stash. I had said, okay, me, myself, and I, the three of me, we had talked about putting together the kit hoarder stash every other week. That means we should be having one the day after Christmas. I'm not sure that we're going to, okay? We'll see. I don't have anything really new that I have gotten recently, but if I do pick something up this week, then of course we'll look at it and we'll review it. So we'll see. It's kind of up in the air at the current moment. Sorry about that one, folks. So for the main show, this one you might find interesting. Those of you who do figure painting and have ever had to paint like a white uniform. So U.S. Navy, Japanese Navy, other navies, like a naval uniform, or if you have done, some kind of wargaming or medieval figures, something like that requires like a white armor. That's what I'm going to cover in the show tomorrow, is how a technique that I learned that actually I really like and turned out pretty darn good. Some time ago, and you'll see it in the video tomorrow, some time ago I tried a U.S. Navy officer figure, and let's just say I did the best I could with the knowledge I had at the time. If I were to do him again, definitely will be using the technique that I will show you folks tomorrow. And there's a little twist. I really think you guys will like it. So anyway, it'll be fun. So check out tomorrow's show on painting white / uniforms, armor, whatever. So weather update in Utah. It has been actually pretty nice for December. I'm very fortunate that we have been in the 40s for the past week or so. We had a little bit of moisture last weekend, and then the week was just beautiful and nice. Middle of the day, it's nice to be able to sit out in the oasis and throw ball to the dog, and she enjoys that. Early morning, everything's all frosty. So having to scrape the windows to take the grandkids to school, those kind of things. But hey, it's late. It's mid-December plus, and we're very fortunate to have this weather here. So I'll take it. It looks like we may get a white Christmas. We'll definitely get a storm Christmas Eve, which is kind of become a tradition here in Salt Lake the last, decade or so. We get some pretty decent weather, and then right before Christmas or the night before Christmas, boom. So we'll see how that goes. I hope you folks are ready for the Christmas holiday. It's been a struggle here, I must admit. I really try to power through the best that I can, but it just seems like this is the time of year when you're either going to have a blowout, you're going to have a battery go bad, you're going to have, you name it, there's going to be something that comes up that just kind of rains on the whole parade when you're already, for the most part, we're pretty much all financially strapped trying to, make sure we got gifts for everybody. And it's fun. I love the shopping. I love the getting things that I think somebody's really going to like. Those are fun things for me. Fortunately, I learned how to wrap at a young age. Not the wrap, but wrapping paper. And my dad was like the king. He was so good at wrapping just perfect packages. That's not me, but still, I can wrap packages, so that's okay. I'm almost done. I only got a couple things left to finish up. There's a couple of modeling projects that I'm doing, because I'm doing some modeling things and giving those to some of my family members, kind of as a keepsake type of thing. Something that, like the supernatural car, the hero car with the two dudes. My daughter's really into supernatural. Gave that to her a year ago, and she was absolutely thrilled. And there's other little projects like that I've been working on for kids and grandkids. So we'll see how all that lands. But so far, I am enjoying this season. And I really hope that you folks are finding some joy and happiness this year as well. Last week, again, I've been painting like a madman, trying to get my army, which is growing exponentially. But I'm trying to get my army put together and painted. They're put together. They're all based, but then it's all the details, putting all the details in them, that takes a little bit of time. So that's what I've been doing this last week, just enjoying quite a bit of bench time, which is nice. Enjoying some great, I don't want to say parties, but some events with the grandkids, and it's just been, it's been good. Life is good right now. So anyway, not much else going on other than just building. I showed you guys the little magnetic base that I have that has these little alligator clips, and see, I've been painting these little teeny tiny faces. You can't even see them, but they're teeny tiny. And I thought 35th was small. These guys were a little smaller than that. So it's been quite the challenge, but I love it. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll see you tomorrow for this painting white uniform / armor, just technique for painting white on miniatures. How's that? And we'll see about the stash. If I don't see you tomorrow for some reason, if you aren't able to make it to the show, pick us up later in the week, but have a Merry Christmas and really enjoy this season. So take care, folks. Talk to you soon.